Hello there, guys. Welcome back to the world of football. Well, no, sorry, I got that name wrong. I forgot I changed the channel name.
Yeah.
Oh my word! Hey.
Alright, let's redo the intro.
Oh my word!
Welcome back to Iosef's Chelsea Blues. Yeah, I know. But people, if you still type up World of Football, it'll still come up, so don't panic.
Oh my word! I can't believe it. I completely forgot I changed the channel name for a sec. But yeah, welcome back to Yosef's Chelsea Blues. We've got a transfer news roundup live stream, which I haven't done before, and I've got Jacob on here for the first time I'm doing it.
I just forgot this live stream, innit? Yeah. Alright, people, before we get into this, make sure to leave a like, subscribe. Daniel Knight says just pay money for my nan. But because he just takes us to the next level and he would bring the experience. I mean look, can I just say, mate, my nan's actually a woman, so it's actually men's football, so we can't sign her. No, I'm joking. No, I completely agree.
I knew that joke was about.
But I also think that it's quite clever, in a respect where I feel we'll get my nan, and worst comes, we will pay the money. However, if you can turn £30 million into £10 million, or 25 million to 10 million, it makes sense. So I get what you're saying. I think if it comes down to it and we don't, then it's really stupid and really unintelligent. But I actually think that it does sort of make sense why they're trying to hold off for a bit. Look, the Club World Cup isn't for a little while anyway. So, I mean, anything else to talk about that, or do we need to move on?
It's not just him that we've got to talk about. Like, I'm literally going to get. I was going to say Twitter, but it's now called X. But
fair enough.
Yeah, so I'm going to get X up, and then it sounds mad, but yeah, and then I'm going to get.
Should we start the next topic? John Obi Mikel would welcome the arrivals of Kobe Mainoo and Alejandro Garnacho at Chelsea to join the Blues' army of young stars. Chelsea's first season under Enzo Maresca ended in success, scoring Champions League qualification for a fourth-place finish and bagging the Europa Conference League trophy to boot. You've shown through with Chelsea, officially the youngest team in Premier League history. The average age of their starting 11 during the course of the campaign was just 24 years and 36 days. There'll be more kids on the block in the coming weeks. Lindelof is poised to arrive from Ipswich Town and will be joined by the likes of Kendry Piaz and Esteval Willian, two of the brightest young talents in South American football. By the way, Esteval Willian is supposed to be look more bright than Hendrick. Delap is the old man of the group at the ripe old age of 22, with Giovanni Quenda also set to arrive from Sporting next year. Swear you linked with Kudus from what I've read. Yeah, feels like we've been linked from for years. Yeah, no, we are, and we will talk about that later.
I remember the last time we were linked with him. I actually thought we were going to get him, but now he's gone to West Ham. Now he's worth he's got a release clause about £85 million. I don't think we'll pay that, if I'm being honest.
Mate, trust me, I don't think it's worth it. Could have been alright, at West Ham, but no, I know a lot of people will disagree with this. I don't think he hasn't blown me away personally. I don't think he's been that good. Like, I think he's been good, but not. I don't know, £85 million good. I mean, yeah, I'm not sure.
That's his release clause. That's his release clause. We can always negotiate
less. But I don't. But West Ham are one of them where a player like Kudus is worth more than he's worth to anyone else. Look at Declan Rice, for example. West Ham never said that Declan Rice was worth that £110 million they paid for him. West Ham never said that. They said that's what they're worth to us, obviously, West Ham fans. And then keep Garnacho away from Chelsea. His attitude's not good. Yeah, I was also going to ask you about that and Kobe Mainoo. I mean, look, I feel like out of some of I think Garnacho's an okay option. I don't think he's crazy good. Really, to be honest.
Speaking of Garnacho, speaking of Garnacho, I've actually just got a notification on my phone. Literally, the caption is Garnacho loses it. The Man United star lashes out after being asked Messi or Ronaldo question.
Yeah. Can I just say, I know it's off topic for a sec. Isn't it, if you get the joke, you do. If you don't, you don't. Just think of the name for a sec. Isn't it crazy how Man United, with all their, let's just say, convicts or prison FC nominees, signing Purvis Estupinian? Feel free to slow that down if you want to. I think it's ironic. Don't you? I ask me personally. But people, make sure you subscribe to Joseph's Chelsea Blues. Look, mate, he's 4 away from 200. While you're at, subscribe to my channel. Recently got 2,000 subs. I'm gonna do a little video talking
Well
about
done, mate.
yeah, I know. 2,060 subs are banging. There'll be lots of content up in the summer. I know the vlogs will be my main thing, but like I did the Conference League final experience, there's going to be lots more content like that coming up. Yeah, but yeah, no, I keep going out from Chelsea's attitude's not good. No, I hear it. I hear it a lot. I don't know. Kobe Mainoo as well is somebody who I think is just not needed. I think Kobe Mainoo is a great player. If we needed somebody in his position, then he'd be my first choice over world-class midfielders, maybe even the likes of Pedri. Honestly, in my opinion, Mainoo probably comes on similar tier as him, considering he's played English or Premier League football, and like a Pedri hasn't. And I think Mainoo's wages would be a lot lower. I mean, Kobe Mainoo's wage is what? I mean, I think it's quite low. But it definitely is for somebody that good. I mean, we're talking about 20 grand a week. I know there's some reports suggesting he's done more than the wage region of 150k per week. I think if we got him, we pay about 150k a week, right?
Right.
If we got Pedri, right, he would, what's he a week? Let me think. I need to. He's on 240,000 euros a week ish. If he comes to Premier League, that's 300k a week. It's a lot of money. It's 1.2 million a month. But yeah, no, Mainoo for me is no.
Yeah.
And John Obi Mikel, in my opinion, like, look, I love John Obi Mikel. I think he's great. I love John Obi. Honestly, he's a proper legend, and he's a proper unit, like, and that. But mate, he's looking at Ronaldo. Aye. Daniel Knight says, keep going at
He's trying to get the.
I just say, Daniel Knight says, keep Garnacho away from Chelsea. His attitude's not good. Mate, keep John Obi Mikel away from signing a striker, mate. Like Ronaldo, really. Like, I don't know how all that money you'd be paying for him.
Oh, yeah, I don't know why he said that.
He would probably flop. Like, obviously, I'm not saying it would happen, but I think it's when a Chelsea legend comes, and John Obi Mikel is a Chelsea legend. When a legend comes out and says something like that, then it's got to be addressed. You've got the
I've got the Fabrizio Romano tweet up about Mike Maignan. We've got Chelsea and AC Milan are not close on valuation for Mike Maignan. AC Milan want around 30 million euros. Chelsea won't pay that, as Chelsea value Maignan at 10 million euros, being out of contract in 2026. Chelsea won't wait longer than Monday, as they're also happy with 4 goalkeepers in the squad. What are your thoughts on that, Jacob?
Well, first of all, Dean Smith says, Jacob, can you wear your shirt backwards for me? Look, there's no one on the back of it. Trust me, not. And also, if I'm being honest, it is a fake. But considering it cost me like, for 2, I got like 2 for like 25.
Oh yeah, here's another good point. Is another good point that Daniel Knights has made. Why is any top club not going for Gyökeres? That is mad. That no club is actually like actively going for Victor Gyökeres, because he was first on my strikers list.
No, obviously he's going to be first on a lot, like comfortably. But but obviously I know Arsenal looking into him, Chelsea are. So it's not like clubs aren't interested in him or anything. I mean, at least not for me. But yeah, it's a good point. Jonas says, yes, lad. Got the same name as Joseph, mate, basically.
Yes, Jonas, you good, mate? Oh, we've got... If I think that's what I think it is. Thomas, well, nice to see you, mate. in a bit, we're going to put the StreamYard in a bit. We're going to put the StreamYard link in the chat for you guys to jump in and give us your thoughts on all the transfer news recently.
Yeah.
So
No,
we're going to put the link in a bit.
So you guys can give us your thoughts. I like this because it's very interactive. Like, not many channels do this. I'm good. Like, what about you, mate? I'm all right. I mean, on a Wednesday I'll finish an hour earlier, so I'll jump on in 15 minutes. Thomas, feel free, bro. Feel free.
Yeah, I'm good. You're
like he's like, if it's not the Thomas I'm thinking of, then we don't want it anywhere near this channel. I'm joking.
I'll jump on in like 15 minutes. Maybe a bit more. Yeah, that's completely fine. Thoughts on Gittins, guys? I mean, you know what? Let me actually get the news up about Gittins. Where is
yeah.
QY?
I'm not really like. I don't think Gittins is actually. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure about Gittins personally.
I really don't think he's all that.
There's quality.
I would have rather kept Sancho. I'd rather kept Sancho if I'm being honest.
Yeah. I probably wouldn't say that personally because Gittins is a bit fresh new. But then
where's
you're not a big fan of Gittins, mate. I don't think he's great. I can't lie.
What's the news about Gittins? Wow, I literally saw a bit of news about Gittins.
We'll be back in like 2 minutes.
Oh, well, this is the earliest news that I've seen about Gittins. So here we are. Negotiations are going well for Jamie Gittins. A first bid is expected soon. More than £30 million with a little bonus to try and reach an agreement with Dortmund. I mean, if I'm being honest, I'd rather have kept Jadon Sancho. That's also official that he's left. As you can see here, this is what he posted on his Instagram. Look, here we go. Grateful for the experience. Big love to everyone at Chelsea who made me feel at home. Teammates, staff, and the fans. Wishing the club all the best moving forward. Truly grateful. Thank you, Blues. I mean, yeah, I actually wish the best for you, Sancho, in your future endeavours, but I would have loved for you to stay. I mean, if your wage demands are a bit, and what is rumoured, he's asking for about 300k a week. And I don't think he deserves that because that's what he's getting at United. So, yeah, if I'm being honest. Big news come out now about Hugo Ekitike. Chelsea had a direct contact with Frankfurt with the Hugo Ekitike in the last 48 hours and were told 100 million euros. Chelsea believe he would be the perfect addition to the squad and are still there. Let's see if they can include some players or if the price. I'll be honest, I don't like. I'll just go back to that tweet. I don't see the point in going for Ekitike. If I'm being honest, for 100 million euros, I don't think he's worth that. Daniel Knight said he's not a big fan of Gittins. Yeah, me neither, unfortunately.
Want to leave, or is it just wages?
Got Thomas here. Did Sancho actually want to leave, or was it wages?
Very demand.
From what? There we go. I think, yeah. Sancho was asking for too much wages. I think we've got.
Currently watching Portugal. Germany. Well, I've actually got
currently watching the Portugal Germany game right now. Oh, if you want to give live updates for that from that while I do this stream.
Can I just say?
300k a week is mad.
Can I just say quickly?
Meanwhile, Palmer is earning 110.
Well, can I just say about
a week? Yeah.
Germany game. I actually got Portuguese family. One side is Portuguese. So
yeah.
I guess I should want Portugal to win. I'm being honest, I don't really care. I more care about England, but I don't know. I guess every time we sign players from Bundesliga league, they always flock with Chelsea, not work. If I'm not mistaken, Daniel Knight, I always call you Daniel for now. You commented a similar thing on this channel, the Ekitike situation. No, I mean, look, I think Ekitike's numbers is very mid. considering, personally. I know you're not directly quoting him, but if I'm being honest, right, it's about 30, 20, probably about 20 strikers ahead of him for me. I've got NHL shirts with numbers on the back. No, yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I have. I have. Yeah, 100. I've got Palmer. I used to have Jorginho, Pedro. But I've got a few. Yeah. Neo's cooking right now. He nearly assisted Ronaldo. I'm not watching the game right now. Unless it's on normal.
Oh,
But then
really?
even still, I
Did
have
he?
to move room because in my bedroom I don't have more TV. Nearly assisted Ronaldo. You see Joseph always on the stream just boring out people sitting there. Can you please wear your permission? I don't know where it is. In fact, I did look. I actually looked. Okay, I've changed this now.
Can you
Because the
please wear
thing
the
is,
Palmer?
the shirt, it's really big around the neck. I'm like, I don't want half of my body.
My Palmer shirt is actually in the wash.
Are you on? Dean, yeah, I was. I don't know where it is, and my dad's working, so I'm not gonna bother. But I mean, first of all, I do on the vlogs most of the time. But we'll for the next video, I'll keep it in mind, and I will. Can I just say, right? I know it's like seen as quite touristy, but I love goalkeeping kits. Unfortunately, I can't have anyone on the back for obvious reasons. But yeah, I like because I'm not putting Sanchez on my keeping kit, yeah, or nothing like that. Could get my name on there, and then again. But then obviously because I do social media, I don't know.
Do the names on the back of your shirts?
Can I just say I don't know if I want to because obviously I go to games and I wear my keeping shirt. I don't know if I really want my surname all the way on the internet. But if you lot wanted to actually dive into it, you probably find it. Can you show me your Palmer shirt, man? Honestly, I don't know where it is. I will look to see if it's in any of my videos.
I think we should send the link in the chat, don't you think, Jacob?
1 sec. Do the names on the back of your shirts peel off in the wash? Man, my dad does all of it. I know it's so bad, but no clue. In fact, right, we'll go and ask him, right? I'm not gonna put him on the video.
Right. I'm gonna just stop sharing my screen. I'm gonna put the link in the chat now, and you guys can join and give your thoughts if you'd like. There it is. StreamYard link is in the chat. If you guys would like to join and give us your thoughts on the transfer news at the moment, feel free to do that, and we'll add you in.
Thomas, in response to what you were saying, if they're fake, yes. I only got fakes for 1 season. I don't normally do that. And if not, it depends if you put on the wrong wash, yeah. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Am I gonna buy next season's kit? Of course. And I definitely want to get the goalkeeping kits as well. In fact, I think I'd be in more of a rush to get the keeping kit than anything. I don't know, I think they're cold. I like the one from this season. I don't know if it sounds so touristy.
If
old training top. I saw it online yesterday. She looks so good. I might even buy her. It's the old one. Yeah. Well done, people. Real good, nice views. Feel free. By the way, people, your face doesn't need to show if you're on here. It turns the cam off. Mate, Dean, honestly, I ain't got it. Right. Do you want me? I can present a video of me on to prove it, but no.
I think mine's
Okay, right. Alright, what I'll do is I'll share.
Outside.
Let me present
like
this.
getting
dry. YouTube. Wait, 1 sec. YouTube.
Or actually, is it in here?
I'll get one on my channel. Because 100% I normally wear it. Like, I feel like there's so many sympathy videos for Anthony, and I'm like, bro, calm yourself. I'm like, chill, bro.
Yeah.
All right, people. My vlog, which second best vlog ever done for Betis. I don't know if you'll show the back on it, but I'll put my vlog up for a sec. And I'm sure no one doesn't like. Yo, if you're watching a video, then you're top G. So I can assure you, some people like you. If you're looking in, look it. Where will it show? Probably I don't know. Let's just skip it forward. Oh yeah, I've got the video there, but that's it. Stop screen. Oh mate, that'd be a proper good mug screenshot. Yeah, I'll take that off quickly.
Right.
Well, people, just let you know.
Unfortunately, no one has actually used the link to join yet. But yeah, genuinely, I've sent the link out for a reason for you guys to give your thoughts live on stream.
Well,
this is a good opportunity to do that.
We'll still stay on here for another 40 minutes or so. I don't know.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So, bro, just join when you want in it. You don't have to rush it, I think. But yeah, things there.
I'm just gonna check if there's any more breaking news.
Maybe just pin it to the comments, innit, so people can just scroll along or whatever, if you can. By the way, people, I always pin the comments on my channel now. I'm starting to doing it. And by the way, and if you comment lots, you're more and you watch your videos, you're more likely to get your comment pinned. And there's going to be a transfer video I'm filming tomorrow on my channel. Might be short, might be long video. We'll see. People, obviously it's hard.
I have got one person confirmed.
What?
I've got one person confirmed who is going to jump on.
Who?
Thomas.
Thomas out here. Yo, should we get Cian on? Why not? The one that I always start beefing.
Yeah.
Yo, people, wait, give me 2 secs.
No, it's fine. I'll get it. I'll get him. Apologies for the little silence. But yeah, this stream is for you lot to give your opinions on the transfer news that has been happening at the moment. I've given my opinions. Jacob has given his opinions on Mike Maignan and Jamie Gittins. There's also Mohamed Kudus news. Yeah, there isn't that much news coming out at the moment regarding Chelsea related at the moment. I've got a well-credible Chelsea Twitter account up here. I'm just going to look on general. Yeah, Fabrizio hasn't shown anything either. Now, we have had a recent person.
It isn't Cian.
Huh? What was that, Jacob?
Well, Cian might be joining.
Yeah.
I don't understand what you're saying, but yeah, he might be. And Kenzie's coming as well. By the way, they're both channel members. Technically, according to the little group we got, technically, well, we all a few of us were on a group, innit? But yeah, there's a couple of groups. Yeah, right. Got some news on Ocean, Daniel. Yeah, what's happening? Yo, feel free to join the stream if you want, or just put in the comments whatever you want to do, innit?
Oh, Osimhen news. Yeah, feel free to
Actually,
put it
I
in
was
the
like,
chat
who's
if you want.
open? Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Kenzie
Well,
has seen
people as
them all.
well, make sure you follow my TikTok, same as YouTube, because there's stuff that I don't put on YouTube that I put on TikTok. Okay, look.
Way!
Oi, Marius, there's
Oh,
Lucifer and Emma Hayes.
yeah.
I can't believe he's just called you Emma Hayes, Jacob.
Oh god, I couldn't hear it because when I was obviously checking if you're gonna join the stream, I muted. I couldn't hear none of you lot. Like people, it's something like this content,
Right.
and people, there's a few times but we move.
I mean, Kenzie, what do you reckon of like the recent transfer news at the moment?
Like, let's start on.
What do you think of
not
Mike
only-
Maignan?
Yeah, Mike, my nan.
I think Robert Sanchez is an absolute clown, and we need someone good in there.
All right. Good start.
Worry, who's
what
playing
about-
Anxiety?
Who do you think is?
That's gonna get Lucifer cancelled.
I'm going through my TikTok, and I think I put it on.
Yeah, let's not play copyrighted music live on stream, please. I need I need monetization soon. Okay.
Oh, you're still quite far away from that, mate. You never have to worry about that, mate. Trust me.
Calm down, Emma Hayes.
Aye.
Oh well. Dean Smith says, Jacob, I've subscribed to your channel. Can you please show me your Palmer shirt?
Jeez, bro. That's a bit weird, isn't it?
Me and Lucifer will be seeing each other a lot next season, won't we?
Oh yeah, we will.
I swear.
Jacob already knows about that.
Yeah, because you're getting free tickets, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm
Me
so
and you,
excited.
Champions League nights.
I'm so excited for next season. I hope I see Mike Maignan in goal and not Robert Sanchez. I hope I see Victor Gyökeres bagging goals for us, and I also hope to see Trevor Chalobah still here.
Trevor Chalobah.
Well, I'm just standing at the bar.
At the bar with Trevor
We're gonna
Chalobah.
get bullied for that. We're gonna get bullied, bro.
Look at Jacob Attenhart. We're gonna get bullied, bro.
RS 2023 says we need a 25-26 prediction list. There will be a video out for that before the season starts.
Do you know FIFA YouTube B Ford Lancer? You've probably heard of him.
No, I don't.
He's a
Lucifer, do you know who I'm gonna get to come on your channel, mate?
Basically, no, let me talk.
Pieface.
He's asking for this. Should I reach out?
No, you're not.
I'm gonna ask Pieface if he wants to come on here and do a rage. Mike Magnan! Let's go, that's class!
I don't think he needs any more pies, mate.
Fair enough. Right. Let's see if there's any interesting news that's come out in the next few minutes.
Yes, actually, can we talk about the Millie Bright news?
Oh yeah. Is she
retired?
Say it. Wait, retired?
Yeah, she's retired from England, and so is Mary Earps.
I thought she only withdrew from the squad.
No, she announced that she's decided to retire after late report.
Breaking news. Daniel Knights has just dropped it in the chat. Osimhen remains high on Al Hilal list as new striker, with talks ongoing to bring Nigerian forward. From Fabrizio.
Oh, do you know what we should do? Wait, should we live stream the Women's Euro England games?
I'm not doing that.
Maybe.
Why are you not doing that for, Jacob?
I don't watch women's football, mate. I've no clue about it.
Oh,
You've
yeah,
never even watched one of
Russell-
their games?
No, I've never watched a women's football match. Mate, I think it's great that they do it and all that.
Well, that's a lie because I've seen you at one.
Oh, yeah, tell you, I was at a Chelsea Tottenham one once. You are right. You catch me there.
I-
But
I saw you. I saw you.
Okay, I've never watched one on TV though. That's one
Oh, I
thing.
thought it was Emma Hayes in the stands.
Calm down, mate.
Right. This is the bit of news that Daniel Knights has put in the chat. Victor Osimhen obviously remains high on Al Hilal list as new striker with talks ongoing to bring in the giant Nigerian forward. 75 million euro release clause available. Al Hilal are working on player side for a target now, also approved by Simon Inzaghi, the new manager for Al Hilal as well. So it looks like
Can we
that
just touch on
is going to happen as well.
Egbali's comments?
No Victor Osimhen.
Hmm.
No Victor Osimhen for Chelsea.
Was it?
Were you saying, Kenzie?
Can we just touch upon that new comment from Egbali
What did
about
you
the
want to
ticket
touch on?
prices? The ticket prices.
Thing is,
Going up.
I haven't seen that. I saw something with the Chelsea Supporters Trust have said something about it.
Yeah, our ticket prices have gone up now.
Let me see if I can find it. It was only a couple of days ago that the Chelsea Supporters Trust put that on, actually. I mean, I'm still applying for my, what's it called, Ripin membership, so, I can get loyalty points, so I can eventually get that season ticket in the future.
Yeah, but how will you
know?
get it if you're going with me?
No, you can still do it.
No. So basically, I can still have the membership, and literally, I can just buy tickets for my mates.
Wait,
that
no,
want to
we
go
can
to
no.
games.
We can combine our memberships together, and we can both get loyalty points.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I don't know. That was a thing. Wait, I'm just trying to get this thing up. Wait, this isn't it, is it? No, that's not it.
Jacob, I saw you. Yeah. Why were you falling off a bike?
Falling off a bike? I ain't falling off a bike. Oh. Yeah, okay.
Did you want to talk to me about that?
No, not in front of the camera.
Falling off an electric bike.
I didn't fall off an electric bike. I'll explain what happened off cam, but that's not what happened.
It looked like that to me.
No. I didn't. I explained after that. That didn't happen. I thought I was falling off, but I didn't. But
Oh, he's frozen.
Ah.
Why is he frozen?
Right, I found it.
Jacob's frozen.
Oh dear.
Oh, oi, Emma Hayes is back.
alright, calm down.
Right. Here is the information on the ticket prices.
Yo, people, do you know YouTuber B Ford? You've probably heard of him. He said he was looking for an editor, right? I've just, on the off chance, put a little email in, and I'm gonna see how it ends up.
Right.
So,
I think does that work? Right, right, I think
Prediction is there should be a separate video on this channel about it, and I'm gonna do one on my channel anyway.
There we are. I've got the thing here. Chelsea FC has announced general admission pricing for the 25-26 season following consultation with the Chelsea Fan Advisory Board. Notable details: the cost of tickets for members will increase by 4%. So whatever the price was, what's it called, last season for like like Conference League games and stuff like that, it will increase by 4%. The total cost of tickets for season ticket holders will increase by 7%. So that's for people like the people on Chelsea Fan TV that go to all the games. We've got a £1 booking fee will be introduced for each single match general admission ticket across all competitions. No booking fee will be charged on season ticket holders. So when season ticket holders wants to purchase their own seat for like FA Cup, Carabao Cup games, and Champions League games, I'm pretty sure, they won't pay a booking fee, but members will only pay £1, so it's just an extra £1.
Yeah.
The introduction of a new youth concession with a 25% discount applied for those aged between 20 and 22. I've still got about 2 more years until that applies to me. So
He's a midget. You might join in 5 to 7
I'm
minutes.
only 18. Yonis said,
where's Kenzie gone?
Oh, I don't know. Yonis said I might join in like 5-10 minutes. Yeah, that's absolutely fine, mate. What's it called? Senior concession qualifying age will rise to 66. The senior concession discount for domestic cup and European games will be reduced from 50% to 25%. New tiered memberships, including a premier membership, which will entitle members prior to priority access to tickets. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Away tickets will now be non-transferable. That's interesting. Away ticket allocations have changed and will now be split. Season ticket holders 70% to for season ticket holders and 30% members. Now, if I'm not mistaken, before it was 60 to 40. Is that right, Jacob?
Something like that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't,
No,
trying to absolutely.
I think that's right. I'm not too sure, mate. My dad purchases the tickets, but
yeah. Like, if you can ask him for me, like, or what it was before, then
do it later.
Yeah. Season ticket holders who sell their match tickets via the ticket exchange will no longer receive their money directly to their account, but will instead receive online credit, which can be used for further ticket purchases. So when what's it called? Someone purchases a ticket, and they want to let's say a season ticket holder wants to put their ticket back on the ticket exchange. They won't get the money back. The money will stay on the Chelsea website thingy, and they can purchase another ticket in place of that.
Yeah, the ticket exchange.
That's what will happen.
Like you should get the points, or you should get like half the points for ticket exchange, or do a system.
Oh
where
yeah,
you get 1 point on ticket if you have to. So you still
there's
get
a new season ticket waiting list. There is, and no details provided on ticket categorization and prices for home, domestic cup, and Champions League fixtures yet. So a further update for all those things that we don't know will follow after this. So yeah, that's the information of tickets for next season.
Yeah. What do you think, Reggie?
What do you guys think of Reggie? I mean, he only played one game last season. He only played one game last season against Jagardan. I thought he was pretty well. I thought he did pretty well, to be honest with you.
I think it was Stockholm. We made a new chant for him. Reggie.
What did he play in that game as well?
What? No, I'm saying.
What did he play in Stockholm as well?
Yeah, we started singing Reggie Walsh, and then we also sung it at the home match, I believe.
Yeah, I know we sang it in the home match, but I didn't know he played in the away one, though.
Yeah, we started it. Me and all my mates started it, the home one. First time I've seen you drink anything healthy, mate.
Huh? What was that?
First time I've ever seen you drink something healthy. What? I didn't say anything.
I think everyone heard that. Anyway, oh, well, I wouldn't say update from Fabrizio, but it's not about Chelsea, but we've got something about Manchester City up here.
Oh, we don't care about City.
The agreement between Man City and AC Milan for Tijani Reinders is worth 57 million euros as fixed fee. It could go up to 65 million euros with easy add-ons, and eventually 70 million euros with difficult add-ons. I'd say that's an interesting deal.
The link is still here. If you want to check out, you'll scroll up. I think Yos pinned it, but if he hasn't, I'll put it back. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, that's the link there.
Yeah, I mean, mate, feel free, bro. We love people joining us as always. As always, up the Chelsea. And there's only one team in Fulham, of course.
I'll try to do this on a regular basis as well, as it's the transfer window.
Please.
Oh, here we are. I'll try and do like streams like this.
No, I can't. But mate, I won't be on all of them, obviously, because I've got to sort my own channel out, and I might be an editor now. As New Rangers FC. Oh yeah, right. Chelsea Rangers have a historic connection, right? You can dive into your history.
They do.
Your dark history, some of it isn't. So people, I'm quite happy. I think Russell Martin's a good. I think he's not a winner though. I think Rangers need a winner. To be fair, I don't know if he's the right person.
Yeah,
experience, good manager. So I mean, yeah, I mean, they'll take it. We'll take it, or even. So I can't lie. We should make Rangers our affiliate club.
Hello there, Thomas. You good?
You good, guys?
Good.
Yeah, we're all right.
Yeah.
What do you think of the? What do you think of the Chelsea transfer news at the moment about Mike Maignan, Jamie Gittins, everything?
Right now, I don't know. We were getting all excited with the Maignan news, and then
not yours.
Yeah, obviously, but in typical Chelsea fashion, we just managed to make it complicated. They've managed to make us disappointed over it for some reason. I don't know how they've managed to do that. I mean, he's a world-class keeper. Like, we should not be paying. If 20 mil, 25 mil is a good deal in this market, so I really don't get why we're looking for, like, what was it, 30? Were we looking for 30, 35? Or no, 8, sorry. We were looking for 8 mil. Yeah, that's like.
Can I just say, in answer to your question?
Yeah.
It's not. No. Let me talk. I'm being interrupted. You can't. It's not that we wouldn't pay 30 mil for him. He's just part of the game, boys. Like, I'm not being funny. I feel like 10 million. If we could get him for 10 million, then you wouldn't be saying this in 1 week's time. So this one time we can say trust the process, and then we'll see. If we end up not getting him, then I think it's going to be look pretty stupid on us. But yeah.
But do we necessarily need a keeper though? Do we need a keeper? We've got Petrovic already.
You actually need to answer that question, mate.
I don't think we do.
So do you think Petrovic is a world-class level keeper?
I haven't watched him enough this season at Strasbourg, but apparently all Strasbourg fans are saying he's been good, because I've got some cousins who are from there, and they were saying that he's been playing really well. But yeah, I don't know. Like,
first of all, he's not even had a full season in France, because he's only played 31 matches.
Yeah, no, true, but I feel like I feel like Sanchez as well. Like, he's been deceiving us.
Of my research I'm doing, he hasn't even played a full season in MLS. 23 games, surely is not a full season.
Yeah.
Of my research, he hasn't had a full season in men's football in terms of playing every single match. For Kukuliski, he played 2 matches in 21, 4 in 20, 21 in 19. For New England, he played 22 matches in 23. And in 2023, and in 2022, 21 matches. When I say 21, that was like the year. And I don't think that's a full season. So he hasn't even had a proper full season. I think chucking him in there straight away is daft. Chelsea Sessions, big up to yourself as well. Well, thank you for looking in as
But I
always.
know, like, I feel like what's his name?
He's not even had a full
I
season
know,
to
but
professional football.
I feel like
So he's not.
one
He's
thing
not.
as well. Like, I feel like Sanchez, like, he might be deceiving us. I feel like if he got out all of his mistakes, I'm not sure what you guys think, but if he got rid of all of his mistakes, couldn't he be a good keeper?
100%.
Before we say anything else, hello Jonas, welcome back to the stream.
Hello,
Welcome
hello.
to the stream. So
You're right,
you
Jonas. How you doing?
I'm good, lads. What about you?
good. We
Yeah,
got
doing good.
the better Jonas Joseph in the stream now. Big up. I'll wind you up. But
Yeah,
no.
I mean,
Um,
Jonas, what do you reckon about like all the transfer news like surrounding Chelsea at the moment? What do you think?
Like basically starting first with our new goalkeeper, made Manyan. Yeah, I don't really like him as a goalkeeper because I've seen clips of him like making
Yeah.
a lot of mistakes. I prefer Petrovic more.
No,
To be fair,
I mean, fair enough. I mean, I know my dad has made mistakes, of course.
I
But so
prefer
has everyone.
Petrovic. To be fair,
But the thing with Petrovic, I don't know if you heard us, but what I'm saying is he hasn't technically had a full season of professional football, really. I mean, I think
yeah, I
the
know, but
most he's played is 31 games in a season of professional football. I personally think it's too much chucking him in a full season under
fair
immense
enough.
pressure because some people are even talking about wanting to win a league. I think with all the great players we're bringing in, I think straight away, I feel like another season at Strasbourg, if he plays every single game, maybe wins a cup in France, you never know, or something. I don't know. I think Petrovic, he hasn't even had a proper full season. I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, look, I think Petrovic is a good player. We saw him when he played for us. But really, I think Sanchez at his best. A lot of us could agree he's probably better than Petrovic at his best. Really, I mean, look, Sanchez has obviously made a
Yeah.
lot of mistakes and stuff. And obviously, I'm not saying that they don't exist, but what I am saying is he's actually done a lot of good, Sanchez.
Yeah, no, I agree. Like the last few games, I've actually like not. It's typical Sanchez because I bet if we were to keep him next season, I bet he'd start off the season and make like 5 or 6 mistakes, and then we'd start
Yeah.
doubting him again, and then it's this cycle again where he
Yeah,
starts to play well, and then we like here the last 6 games he was immense. Like
he
I
was
think
one
we
of.
had like how many clean sheets did we get? We got United, Everton,
Tottenham. I
Odegaard.
know.
Oh, how many? Wait, we should get trusted
I
Google.
thought he was good, like personally, and his distribution wasn't even that bad. So
Let
I
me
Yeah,
think
check.
he could develop
there
into a good
was
keeper.
I feel
But
like the thing with
Brentford.
Sanchez, I
oh
feel
yeah, Brentford,
Sanchez
yeah.
might be on us a bit. Not only did he like in terms of everything, because Sanchez, right? He's conceded 29 in 32. I think it's actually not too bad. Like that's in the Premier League. 10 clean sheets. It's one clean sheet in 3 games, basically. I know the defence have been good at times, and but the thing with Sanchez, he was one of the best ball players, probably arguably in the league, maybe in the world when he was at Brighton at one point. Okay, he got replaced by Jason Still and all that. But I'm in two minds about Sanchez because at one point, yes, towards the end, he couldn't even get in Brighton's team. But at one point, he was perceived as one of the best ball playing goalkeepers in England. So I don't know, and also for the fact put immense pressure on him. Obviously, I'm still not. He's right. I made a video. I think it was a year or two ago. He was, and I titled it "Goalkeeping Wars." This little series I've done. I might go back to it. Actually, and it was
Yeah.
I did Sanchez versus Petrovic. And what I did is on one of them, I just went around asking everyone. They all said Petrovic, and I said, "All right, Petrovic is slightly better of what we've seen. However, it is a lot closer than people think he is."
No, but I do. But I remember last season as well. There was a period where Petrovic was like slightly shake. Like for me, Petrovic, he'd make some really good saves. Like his shot stopping ability was really good. He'd get
Yeah.
beaten a bit on his near post a couple times. But I feel like with Sanchez, like I feel like we haven't really had a proper Petrovic performance where we've kept a clean sheet, where he's just looked super confident. Like you can tell he's got talent. But I think with Sanchez, like his claiming of his crosses, I think is underrated. He also plays the ball quickly once he Once he gets it, he plays
Put my
straight
thing
away.
on the screen. Put my thing on the screen. Sorry. Yozo, just
Yeah,
put my thing
yeah.
on the screen. By the way, it's just some stats. But obviously, I think stats are great. I love stats. People zoom into that more if you need, of course.
Yeah. After you talk about these stats, I've got like topics that we're gonna mainly talk about in the stream today.
Mate, I mean, I can't. I'm staying for another 15 minutes. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'll continue it on anyway. It's fine.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to 9:15, and I'm gonna head. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got
about 20
Giannis
minutes.
back. Anyway,
Yeah, so I have to leave real quick.
Oh no, you're not sweet.
yeah. Got Siren as
Siren!
well. How are you, mate?
Yeah! Boo!
Yeah, I had to go out something. Sorry. Yeah,
No, sorry,
Yeah,
I did.
yeah,
I'm
it's
glad
fine,
to be
it's
here
fine.
though.
I,
So
yeah.
who's
Yeah, yeah, it's fine. It's
hold on,
fine. It's
whose
glad to have
stats
you
is
on,
this?
mate.
By is this
Oh,
Sanchez?
sorry, I'll put it back on. I'll put it back on.
Is that Sanchez, by the way?
No, Sanchez.
I'm pretty sure
we're
that was
talking about
Sanchez.
a few different bits, and we're saying that Sanchez's stats wasn't that bad. I'm all agreeing that we don't think he's great by any means, but good. By the way, yes, Ian, what's up, mate? Nice to have you on again. Hopefully, because it's transfer news, I won't get a headache for 4 days.
Yeah. Hold on. He conceded 29 goals. That's interesting.
Conceded. Yeah,
Wait, conceded.
29 goals is
You
crazy.
got Jorgensen.
Wow.
You see, this
Especially
is
with
what I
the-
mean.
Bearing in mind, by the way.
Wait, so
Bearing
20
in mind, by the way,
in
this
the Premier
team
League. Oh my
conceded
god.
44. 43, yeah. Goals
Yo,
conceded.
I know.
Jorgensen may have
Total.
conceded more than Sanchez.
Wait, so in the prep, wait. Oh,
No.
Nah, that's
No.
impossible. No way.
More goals per
Wait.
minute, maybe, but not more.
Oh
goals,
no.
definitely
Yeah.
not.
But mathematically, it's impossible. But yeah.
Yeah.
Like maybe Sanchez has just gone over. But oh my god.
No, do you know what? Like, I love having these conversations, and because it's an interesting one with the
Hold on,
Kings.
let me look up. Hold on. If I go on, wait.
I
Hold on
do
a sec,
think
yeah.
my nan
Let
will
me just
really
see if this
concede.
is right with Jorgensen.
Can I just say? Do you think my nan will concede that much less than 29 in 32?
No, I
I
think he
don't
would.
know.
Yeah, I think he would. He would.
He would.
Mm.
Yeah, I know, but there's not. But like, I'm not being funny. I don't know.
If I'm honest, I think he could. I think he concedes less, but
Yeah,
not
he does.
like.
Yeah, but it's not.
You know how
extreme.
Sanchez. You know how Sanchez has conceded 29.
Yeah.
I think my name will concede between 15 to 20.
I think he'll
Yeah,
concede the
fair
same amount, but then the clean sheets will go up. I reckon. I
Mm,
wish on stream.
I could
was-
hear
So,
that.
okay.
I
Yeah,
wish
so,
on
okay, so
stream
let me
there was
read out the
highlight.
games that Jorgensen was in goal, okay?
Yeah, go on.
Can I read out the games that Jorgensen played?
Yeah,
okay?
yeah. Go on.
4-0 versus Southampton. Yeah, 4-0, so 0 goals there, right?
Yeah,
2-1 loss versus Aston Villa, so that's 2 goals conceded.
Yeah.
3-0
Yeah.
versus Brighton, that's 5 goals conceded,
that's
right?
5.
And then 2-1 versus West Ham, that was a win, so that's 6 goals
That's 1.
conceded.
Yeah, 6.
And
Fair
then
enough,
he
no
conceded
listening.
2 against Ipswich. So that's only 8 goals conceded. So this website can't be right then. Oh, sorry,
Wait.
no. He conceded against Southampton in a 5-1, so that's 9 goals conceded.
Oh yeah, 9. Yeah.
And
Yeah, but
considering
I'll
Sanchez conceded,
9.
look, like I know there's
So the numbers don't add up.
no.
Wait.
there's
Sanchez has saved 73% of shots, 93 saved, 120 shots, and he's
wait.
conceded 0.91 goals per 90, and has 31% clean sheets.
I'm just trying to.
I think
I'm
that's
trying to figure this
Yeah, in
out.
this,
How many goals? How many goals have we conceded in the Premier League?
43 this season. Yeah,
Have we
got,
like, the
I can
fourth-
confirm.
Haven't we got like the 4th best defense or something in the
Daniel
league?
Knight's
Third.
one
I
set.
can also confirm.
Yeah, we've got Daniel
confirm,
Knight
right,
said he's got some more transfer news and updates, mate. Put them in the chat and we'll show them.
No, yeah, 100%.
So I
And
can
Bob, if you
confirm
want, you can join
Jorgensen.
the show.
has conceded 9 goals this whole season. So and in fact, if I check Sanchez on this, it says, hold on, Robert Sanchez. It says this season he has conceded exactly 1 goal a game. And hold on, no, this is the Conference League. Sorry, in the Prem, he has played 32, started 32, conceded 1.1 goals. So I'm assuming that means he conceded about 35 maybe. I think it's 35 goals conceded for him.
Yeah.
So
I
it's actually
mean, I'm
35,
gonna-
not
Can I just say-
24.
can I just
The
say
website
quickly?
got it wrong.
Yeah,
Can I
go on.
quickly say,
Jacob.
I much prefer seeing talking stats rather than opinion 100% of the time. I love this.
Yeah.
I love this. I love.
Yeah, but then I feel like stats is good, but then it's like sometimes it's not as good for certain players. Like if you're looking at wingers, let's say, or like wingers for example, when you saw Barcola at Lyon, his stats weren't that good. When you looked at Doué at Rennes, his stats weren't that good, but he's a really good player. So
but don't
PSG
forget,
knew that.
there's a lot more stats than goals and shots. There's some stats,
Yeah.
mate, you won't even be able to
True.
find it online, right?
True.
But that's the thing. If you look at shots, goals, and assists, mate, then Brendan Johnson's had a better season than a few
Yeah,
of
true.
them. Like, do you get the point? But yeah, like looking
Yeah.
at goals and assists alone, it doesn't base everything off of. For example, Enzo Fernandez, who, by the way, non-penalty, only has 2 less goal contributions than Bruno Fernandes.
Mm.
But he has less goal contributions than Bruno Fernandes. Doesn't mean Bruno Fernandes is better. In fact, a lot of United fans would say he is, considering how much deeper Enzo plays.
Right.
Only 2 less goal contributions, not including penalties. But yeah, I get what you're saying, goals and assists, but all the stats do, I would say.
Yeah. Is it alright if I take this off, Jacob, and I show the topics that we're going to talk about in today's live?
Yeah, do your thing, mate.
Right. This is what I want to talk about. Hang on. Remove. Right. These topics here are the main topics so far in Chelsea's transfer window that we have seen. Like these are like the main things that we've seen. So we have got Chelsea and Mike Maignan madness. Oh, also about Mike Maignan, I saw a stat about what's it called? Like about errors leading to goals, and I think Sanchez has had 5. I'm pretty sure this season. And Mike Maignan has had 4 in the last 4 years.
4
Or
years.
something like that. Yeah, something like that.
I can't lie,
So-
mate.
That's a bit mad.
I don't know if I'm going to believe that, but yeah, like,
in
that's the main thing about that. Oh, big breaking. Direct meeting tomorrow between AC Milan and Chelsea for Mike Maignan.
Yep.
There we go.
Yeah, I literally
Bro, to be fair, I
just
don't even
saw
want
that
anymore,
on
can't lie.
legit just saw this.
Yeah, direct meeting. I think this deal will accelerate now. What do you guys think?
Mate, I mean, I think it's.
Yeah.
I feel like this is probably looks like going to be one of our best transfer years since we signed Eden Hazard or since we signed Kante. Don't care. Yeah. I am being actually, no, we signed Caicedo. Maybe that was the best, but still.
Oh yeah. And Enzo.
I feel like these. I feel like obviously, but Caicedo's the main man for me.
No, well, hold on.
Do you know
But Enzo was the January window that 23.
True. Facts.
Yeah, but it's still a transfer.
Facts. No, you're right. But I feel like these owners are doing a really good job recently, mate. I think they're stepping up. I'm not saying there ain't
Like,
issues.
for me, right? Hold on. I will say, right.
Yeah, go on.
Jacob, I think your Wi-Fi is done. Is bugging
Yeah.
because
just
everyone else
continue.
seems to be okay.
Oh yeah, right.
Well, the things I can only see.
Is everything okay?
I think it is.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So
no,
what were you going to say about? What were you just going to say then?
Me.
Yeah.
I was saying,
Yeah, because
I was
you're.
saying that. Jeez, mate. There ain't nothing I can do about the internet, so I'm just gonna have to.
Yeah. Right. I'm gonna.
Yeah, I just say, so. Oh mate, it's such a scam.
Oh.
When you look at like. By the way, if you ever want to find out stats, do not use Transfer Market.
Daniel Knights has said, I've got some news on Delap. I think I know what it is.
Leon Delap.
The Chelsea app has just confirmed it's official. Chelsea, Chelsea deal for striker.
Nice.
Liam Delap is officially a Chelsea player. There we go.
Magic. He wears a
Get
magic.
in.
He
On
couldn't say
the
it.
website, yeah,
He didn't
it
fancy
is.
that.
But hold on, it's absolutely crazy, right? That this is done. Like, what are the odds that this is
We
done
win
whilst
the
you're
league
live?
again. We'll sing this song all night.
By the way, Yosef, yeah.
Yeah.
Yosef,
What? I can't.
What is the odds
Yeah.
that this happened when you're live? What are the odds?
Oh yeah. They were like, oh. They were like, oh. They were like, Joseph is live. We have to drop this news now.
You see, the thing is,
Yeah.
why did it take him so long?
I will say, right? Can I do? I will say one thing that I'm not a fan of.
Wait. Steven, wait a sec. What were you gonna say on this?
Why did it take so long for the Delap's announcement, bro? Like, it took like
a
week.
I don't know why it took a bit long, but yeah, here it is in all its glory. I'm showing it on the screen now. Liam Delap.
Hold on.
Yeah. Right, here we are. Liam Delap completes Chelsea transfer.
You asked me.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chelsea is delighted to
'cause-
announce the transfer of Liam Delap from Ipswich Town, with the striker signing a contract until 2031. An England under-21 international, Delap struck 12 times in the Premier League during the 2024-25 campaign and was shortlisted for the Young Player of the Year award. Words from Delap: I understand the stature of this club and can see the trajectory it is on with these players and the head coach. It's going to be an incredible place for me to develop, and I hope to achieve amazing things here and help the club win more trophies.
People, don't mind.
I mean,
I'm gonna go and film a reaction on my channel, so I'm gonna go in a sec. But
yeah, that's fine.
Ian, Thomas, Jonas, Kenzie was on it earlier. Joseph, oh no, I'm joking, not you, Joseph. Everyone else, been a pleasure to have you guys on and be on myself.
Thank you.
I'm joking. It's been nice meeting up with some of you.
Thank you.
Online. But there's going to be a video on my channel, Jacob2501, about the Liam Delap situation. So go smash subscribe. That'll be out tonight, tomorrow morning, whatever. I'm going to try and get it out in the next hour. But yeah, Liam Delap, ole ole. Number 19 shirt. Thanks, Daniel. Nice.
Yeah, right. Yeah, see you, Jacob. See you soon.
See you, Jacob.
Right, we're gonna continue the stream without him. Don't you guys worry. Right.
I got two things to say real quick. Yeah. Number one,
yeah,
you asked me about why.
What shirt has he been given? What shirt has he been given?
9. It's been 9. I don't. He didn't say. I don't know if it says on the website, but I definitely saw someone tweet about it, like one of the big accounts. I don't know, if you see it here.
Oh no. Daniel Knight has said official Delap's completed the signing. Apparently, Chelsea have given him the 19 shirt.
Yeah,
Sanchez's number.
I think it was always going to be 19 because Diego Costa had the 19. So
Diego Costa had it. Oh, he better not ruin. He better not ruin that number. I'm just saying that now.
He's got that aggressivity to be.
Madueke has already ruined Drogba's number, so
Oh yeah, Madueke's already
It's a
ruined
shame
that number.
Madueke has
Yeah.
already ruined Drogba's
No,
number.
he's not. He's not ruined it.
Nah,
Yeah.
my wicket is
Well-
good though. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, Madueke is good, but he's not lived up to the number at the moment. Let's just say that. No, he's not a
Yeah.
striker
Okay.
in all fairness, but you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will say, right, the reason that this has taken so long is that when like a signing is completed, you have to do the medical. It then takes days to you then have to do the photography, do all the interviews and everything, and
Yeah.
all that. And I think that might have taken, because I heard from someone that's done it, is that it takes over a day just to do all of this.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So
Fair enough.
I mean,
Delap,
yeah,
I think
Leone.
contributes to it, but also like,
Delap.
right.
I'm also not a fan of saying that
yeah, go
he's. I'm also not a fan of saying like he's the next Diego Costa.
No.
Like,
No, but
please, no.
No, he's not. But he
He's
just
got a
took
similar.
Diego Costa's number.
He's got a similar profile to Diego
but, like,
Costa. I
but
won't,
it's
like,
not. No, it's not that, right? It's like I go on the timeline for this. Like, if I go on the replies for this, right? I first person, I pray he becomes another story of Diego Costa, Didier Drogba. Second person, Baby Costa. And then there's like a few other people, right? That were all saying things like, he's going to be the next Costa. Like, please, like, let him be his own player. Leave Costa alone, and then you can.
yeah, I've got a
And then
yeah.
and then like, come on, like,
Yeah,
let him
it's
be his
the
own
same
player.
thing.
That's the thing.
It's the same thing with people saying Esteval are going to be the next Neymar. No, like allow him.
And by the way, it's not just this fan base. This is the problem in like football Twitter, basically.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, definitely.
Like every signing has to be the next like Messi, the next Neymar. Like, please, like let
them develop in their own person. Like even
let
when
them be their own player,
Jackson even said it. Jackson even said
He's
it
not
himself.
Drogba. He's not Drogba himself.
Someone said he was going to be like the next Drogba. He's like, no, I'm going to be the next Nicholas Jackson. That's the
Yeah,
mentality
of
you
course.
want to have.
No, but for
Yeah.
Delap, it's more the fact that he took the number 19 because Diego Costa had the 19. Was that aggressive sort of player,
but still,
and then
like,
Delap's that
Yeah.
aggressive player as well.
Like,
I don't think. When are we gonna give the 9?
It's like saying, right? That's like saying, hold on. That's like saying, Caicedo is going to be the next, Gianfranco Zola.
Oh.
or Kante.
Like, no one says that.
Yeah, you
For
can say Kante as
example,
well.
right? No one
Yeah.
says, no one says Enzo is going to be the next Lampard.
No, but the shirt
no one
fits.
said that.
No, but that's the right number for him because he's aggressive like Costa. So
No,
that's
I
fine.
understand that, but but
right.
still,
We've got
like,
what you said about the number 9 shirt, Thomas. We've got Daniel Knight
Yeah.
saying it here. Please just retire that number 9 shirt at Chelsea. Yeah,
Yeah, when are
retire
we
it.
ever gonna see that?
Like,
When are we,
well,
who's the
I
next
don't-
player who's gonna wear number 9? Who's the next player?
unless we sign Victor Gyökeres, we're
Oh,
not using that number 9 again.
Even with him, right? Even with him, yeah. Modric's still banned, right? Even with him, just give him the number 10.
Yeah,
Mhm.
fair enough. Yeah, like genuinely, like I don't think we
Like-
should use that number 9 shirt again because every player that we've given to use that number 9 shirt has just flopped.
Lukaku. Who else?
Higuain.
Yeah. Higuain. I've got a similar surname to him.
Lukaku, Torres, Aubameyang, Morata.
Yeah.
Oh, Aubameyang. Oh, why'd you remind me about him?
God. Champions League. He wasn't even that bad during Milan against Milan, but I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, you know what? He wasn't
He
even
scored a
that.
few
The thing
goals.
with Aubameyang is that he barely get.
He had a good start, but
But like they never pass him as well. That's another thing. He's not really.
Yeah.
He never gets any service. That's what I've noticed. Like, I can't really.
yeah, definitely.
But I
Yeah,
agree
right.
with Lukaku, for example. Yeah.
Right. After we've been rudely interrupted by Chelsea Football Club of announcing Liam Delap, we've got obviously Chelsea and Mike Maignan madness, obviously. Jarrell Hatto for Cucurella backup. Now, what do you guys think about this?
Nah. I don't like him, bro. As a defender, to be fair.
What,
I think
Jarrell
he's too
Hatto?
young. Yeah. I think
First
he's
of
too
all,
young.
right.
He's too young. to be a left back.
What do you
I'm
think,
not-
Sue?
like,
What do you think, Sue, about Gerald Hato coming in?
I feel like
He's not
I
the
don't
best player, but the other thing is, right? I'm not a fan of just signing a player to be a backup.
yeah,
Like
exactly. That's the thing, bro.
you
That's the
sign
thing.
up, like, for me, it's like, you always want to sign players so that they can start, and then the current player that you have, if they're like that good, they can then become the backup, because then the drop off isn't huge. For example,
Yeah.
so you want to sign left back, sign one that's better than Kukureya. If Kukureya then is forced them to become left back, first of all, that pushes him to be even better, and then second of all, right, if like this, the levels that you already have is going to be even higher then.
Yeah, I do see the point there. What do you think,
It's
Thomas,
like
about
that's
Gerald
how I
Hato?
should. That's how I.
No, I feel
That's how I
like he's
think
good.
every
He's
signing should be
good.
approached, instead of just
I've
signing.
not
Sign the
watched
backup.
I've not watched Hato enough, but Hato, sorry, but from what people say, they say that he's slightly raw. I mean, and that people say that he's very aggressive, a bit like Vega, which I kind of like. Like for me personally, I like Vega. I think he'd be a good backup. But then I don't know why he said that he wants to only play at centre back when he joined and had to accept that he was going to be that versatile player. So, but yeah, Hato, apparently he's good on the ball, just very aggressive, a bit raw. But yeah, if you're playing that many games at, is it 19 or 20? You should
Yeah, he's
be
19, I think.
decent. But people doubt like the fact that when you play many games when you're too young, that means that you're going to peak earlier. But I don't know about that, what that, if that's true or not. I'm not sure about that statement, but
Yeah, right. Like I wouldn't mind Hato coming in. Next one, we've got Branthwaite. What are your thoughts on Jared Branthwaite possibly coming in as a new centre back?
I
I'll
mean,
be honest with you, I've not
personally,
really
I don't
watched
think we
much of
need a
Everton,
centre back,
so I
but
can't really.
Yeah, we don't need one. That's the thing.
no, I don't think
We've
we
got too
need a
many.
centre back. But
No, but
yeah.
like here's the thing, like with the centre backs, yeah.
I
If
think,
I'm honest, like, we've got the next one here. Like the next one here speaks for itself. Wesley Fofana future. Are you guys keeping him?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
for sure.
100%.
For
Even
sure.
with his injury
surgery.
problems?
Yes.
Yeah.
Give him surgery.
Okay. Yeah, okay, fine. Yeah, I see the point there. Yeah. Give him surgery. Yeah, because we've seen with Reece James and Romeo Lavia, if you manage them well, the injuries can go away. But I just hope it's the same with Wesley Fofana. But the thing is, I don't think it will, because he's had these injury problems since he was at Leicester.
Remember him
Like,
against
do
Arsenal?
you get my point here?
Yeah.
No, I don't trust Wesley
Yeah, I
Fofana enough.
understand. Yeah.
That's why I'm like, even like I've seen links with this player. It's not going to happen. But I've seen links with Alessandro Bastoni from Inter. It's not happening. Like, let's be honest here.
Nah. He's not coming to Chelsea. Trust me. He is
Yeah,
not.
he's not coming. There's obviously Jared Branthwaite. We've also seen links with Mark Gahey as well. What do you guys think about Mark Gahey?
I take
he's
him
good.
in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I'll take him back.
Yeah, I take Mark Gahey
Yeah.
as well. What do you think, Thomas?
Yeah, I'd take him as well. But personally, me personally, I don't think centre back's a priority. I think striker is, but
I feel like
Yeah.
wingers and strikers are like the most.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're going to get onto that now. Jamie Gittins, what are your guys' thoughts on him?
No, sorry.
I don't know. It's a
He's
hard
not an
one.
upgrade on anyone.
It's a hard one because we can't replace Madueke because he's too good to be a wing. Like for like a style play, he's good. But
Do you know
I
what?
don't know.
Yeah, go on, Thomas. Like, let's hear
yeah,
your.
I was gonna say, I think, yeah, personally, I think that if we were, the winger market's not great. Like there aren't many good left wingers
Yeah.
out there that we can buy. So, and I think that's why for 20 mil or 25 mil, Sancho would have been good to buy. But obviously he didn't want to lower his wages. But I think Gittins, he's like kind of sort of that backup that Sancho should have been if
Yeah.
he was to sign. So if
Right.
we just signed Gittins, then I think that's a problem. But if we get Gittins and someone else like Nico Williams, but that's very unlikely to happen. But if that's our only left wing signing, I think that's when there's a bit of a disappointment. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I was gonna say,
yeah. It's the same. It's the same that I felt with Delap as well. To be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna
Like,
say
I
for
didn't
the
celebrate it because it had like I was asked, right.
Yeah, go on.
Oh, because like for me, right? Even Delap I'm not so sure if he's like ready. So I would say I would take him, but we need. I
So
think
you,
this
so
club
you
needs
would
to
want a number one striker to follow him as well.
better strikers. Like I know
Yeah.
previously I said I'd have taken Ekitike, but he's like another Delap type level player. So like the other guy pretty much really has to be Osman and Gyökeres.
Yeah. I was gonna say, for the left wing position, I was gonna say I'd rather have got Sancho, but the thing is, if he doesn't want to lower his wages, then that's up to him. So if we're going to get Gittins, I don't mind it, but like the thing is, I wouldn't mind having Gittins and Neto as left wing options, and then we have Madueke and Esteval as the right wing options. Like, what do you guys think about that?
Yeah, but Neto's are not a natural right footer. I think it's better to have a right footer on the left wing. I think if it depends, that all depends if we get another striker who's good in the air. If we get another good striker that's good in the air, then Neto on the left would be decent because he can actually put some balls in the cross in the box with
Yeah.
people being there.
Because like I was gonna say, if we get Gittins, that he would be the backup, and I would put Neto on the left wing. But as Thomas said, if we get a good striker, like that's good in the air, obviously, like Liam Delap is all right in the air, but if we get a Victor Gyökeres, for example, then that would be perfect. You'd have what's it called, Neto and Gittins as the left wing options. You'd have Madueke and Esteval. But the thing is with Esteval. Like we've seen that he wants to play in the number 10, but he can play on the right. That we've seen. I'm not like, is that right?
Yeah, no, he can. But
Yeah,
if we're
yeah.
gonna,
He can play on
he
the
could
right.
probably be
So
our backup 10. He could be our backup 10 if Palmer gets injured or something. But I do think
that's
we
what I'm
need
trying to
another
think.
10.
That's what I'm trying to figure out because that we have been linked with Mohamed Kudus as well. Like, what do you guys think about that?
He's a bit rash.
No.
I don't really like him as a player, but
I will say, yeah, I've
2 years
those
ago,
West Ham man.
2 years ago, I'd happily get him
Yeah.
because he was about 40 million or 30 million around there.
yeah, no,
But now
obviously,
he's
and
got a release clause about
do you know
85 million.
you know it was between
Not
Kudus
only
and
that, right?
Palmer as well. We could have
Oh
got
yeah,
either Kudus or Palmer. We were looking at like that right wing /10, and we
yeah,
got
yeah,
Palmer. Thank God we got Palmer.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
I will say, right, I've heard like West Ham fans actually don't want they don't want Kudus at their club because of how bad he's been performing apparently. So
Oh
I'll
well, there
just
we
say
go.
that. Yeah.
But I think he'd actually like go to a club like I don't know Arsenal or Chelsea, and he'd actually do really well. Like, what do you guys think?
I mean, it's hard to say because if you're not
Like,
performing at
I
West
wouldn't
Ham, like,
mind
you're probably not going to
Madueke.
perform.
Wait, how old is Mohamed Kudus actually?
He's
He is
24.
Yeah, 24.
Oh,
Although he
24.
turns
Oh
25
wow.
by next season, I will say he's gonna be
Okay,
25 by next
so
season. So yeah.
so it will be between him and Madueke compete. Well, can he play on the left as well?
Not sure.
If he can play on the left, then I wouldn't mind getting him to be like the what's it called, the number one to Jamie Gittins. Like I wouldn't mind that at all. And then we have what's it called, Palmer and Esteval as the 10 options, and then we have Madueke and Madueke and Neto as the right wing options. So you have Madueke and Neto right wing, Kudus and Gittins left wing, and we have Palmer and Esteval in the 10 options. Like, would you say that's right?
Sure.
Because realistically, we're not going to get Nico Williams. His wages are going to be a bit too high. Well, I wouldn't say a bit too high, but too high. Let me actually check what wages Mohamed Kudus is on at West Ham. Wage at West Ham United. Oh, that's fine. Wait. Yeah, 90,000. That's completely fine, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll be like, oh, do you want 150? And he'll be like, yeah, why not? Yeah. Yeah, so I think those options would be pretty good. Next topic we've got here Madueke up for sale at the right price. Would you guys be open to selling Madueke?
I wouldn't. I
Open,
don't think
yes.
selling Madueke is good. I think we should.
Really, anyone from this whole team, right? If it's not Palmer, Caicedo, Enzo, for example, Kukurea, anyone else, I'd be open to sell them, but it does have to be at the right price.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I wouldn't sell Madueke because like I actually still think there's talent there, and yeah, like to have options in those positions is good. And finally, as Daniel Knight said, I feel like we need another striker. I don't feel confident going into Champions League with Jackson Delap. Obviously not. But the final topic is the striker. We've got Ekatike and Jackson talk. Now, what are your thoughts on the striker situation at the moment? Let's start with you, Thomas.
In terms of the striker, I feel like Gyökeres is a bit quiet, which is a bit annoying. I'm not really sure what's going on there. I think like there's something that we don't really know behind the scenes that's going on with Gyökeres because no one's really going in for him unless what Mark Goldbridge said. He was saying something about how Arsenal are picking between Sesko and Gyökeres, so that's why it's a bit quiet. But yeah, he'd definitely be my first target. Just we need someone with that experience up front. I think signing someone like an Ekatike would be good because we definitely need three strikers for the Champions League. He would be good, but then I don't really see what's happening with Jackson because when is he getting those minutes? Because I think you'd rotate between Ekatike and Delap, but then Jackson would also want to play. But I prefer Jackson in certain games to Delap, let's say. But yeah, I think it's going to be tricky. I think we probably will get Ekatike at around like 80 mil. But I just think we need an experienced striker. Like I'm fed up of us just buying opportunities in the market. And if you think about it, this isn't even an opportunity. He's 80 mil, and last season we were going to get Samu for 30 mil. So I don't really think it's an opportunity. So, but then at the same time, we could also pull out like a striker out of nowhere and like complete a deal in like one day, like we did for Neto. But yeah, it's not looking. None of the rumors are making me like saying, yeah, this striker's gonna get us winning trophies again.
Yeah, definitely. What do you think, Siwan?
Really the same thing. I mean, I will say from what I think, right? I would think Arsenal, for example, we spoke about their pick between Sesko and Gyökeres. I think there's a better chance they'll go for Sesko because of his wages as well. First of all, is his wages, and because of they have like you got Kai Havertz on like 270K a week or something. You got other players that are trying to get, like 200, 300K a week, and then their wage bills are going to be absolutely bloated, like bloated, even before signing a striker. And then when you sign now, you do want to sign a striker. It's like, does Gyökeres want to come for say 100K? Probably not. And plus, Arteta, the manager, is actually he said he'd rather have Sesko. So I think there's a better chance they get Sesko. And then with Gyökeres, I don't even know what's happening. I don't know. It's not just the links from this club and everything. It's the links from anyone to Sesko. It has been quiet. No one's like said that they want to get him.
Yeah,
but I would. He's the one play. He's like the difference maker, really.
Yeah, definitely. Before I round this one out, like for the striker situation, obviously we've got Delap already. If we're going to sign another one, give me your number one option to sign. First, you, Thomas. think you've already said Gyökeres, right?
Yeah, it would be Gyökeres, but if that's not realistic, I mean the options aren't great, are there? The striker market nowadays isn't the
So
best.
you know what? Give me your number 1 and number 2. So if
Okay,
it's not
fine.
Gyökeres, who's your number 2?
If it wasn't Gyökeres, I'd say
Because obviously Victor Osimhen isn't happening.
yeah, Osimhen's not gonna happen. I would have looked like someone like Acuna's quite good, but he's not an out and out striker. Who's good?
Plus, he's already confirmed at United, by the way. So
Yeah. Oh yeah.
that-
I mean, another thing about United. I think you guys have seen the Mbeumo news, right?
Or Sesko, sorry, that would be my second. Sesko.
Mm.
Is Mbeumo here we go?
No, not yet.
Do you reckon it will be?
I think so. Yeah.
Ah, shame.
Yeah, very. Like, I think it's just a shame because I think we could have done with a player like Mbeumo, but he just doesn't fit our like structure, does he? Do you guys agree?
Yeah, no, he doesn't.
Mhm.
We don't need another right winger as well.
Yeah, but what do you reckon of the Mbeumo news, Siwan?
I'm not. I mean, I honestly couldn't care less, to be honest.
Yeah,
Honestly, from Brentford to Man United, as bad as Man United are, like, you're a Brentford player, you'd like Man United being bad, like, versus Brentford being good. They're probably around the same level, but with the exception that, you know, being at United, you get the followers, you get brands and everything because of the stature of that club. So I can understand it, but like, because people are acting as if, like, you know, why would he go there? Like, if it was, say, like, even okay, let's say you play for Newcastle now, for example, right? Let's say Anthony Gordon or Isak, would they want to go to United? Like, because of where they are as a club right now, probably not. Like, where the current club is at. By that I mean,
yeah,
so like, I'm not surprised by it. Basically,
yeah. I mean, I'm gonna ask you,
like, for
Siwan.
example, you want to like.
Yeah, go on.
No. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna ask you because obviously I
something?
asked. I was gonna ask you about the striker options because obviously I asked Thomas already.
Gyökeres,
Like,
honestly,
who's your number 1? And if it's not realistic, who's your number 2?
number one is obviously number one is Gyökeres. That's quite obvious.
Yeah, and number 2.
That one we don't have to say. Number 2, right? TK might work, but number 2, right? I think you have to go for someone that is that we know is doing quite well, and can also, because the other thing is you also want experience as well, right? Let's see how this other player that I'm thinking of. Let's see how I don't know if this is realistic. This other player might work, although his salary is quite high, so I'm not so sure about that. Let's see. 16.
There's that guy for Villarreal who's doing quite well, Tierno Barry. He's pretty good.
Let's see how much this is.
Joseph, how come you change your logo? The World of Football one. You changed
so
channel
you're
name.
looking at-
Like I just thought it was a better direction to go in, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. Because
Yeah,
it's harder.
to do like
There's so many World of Football.
mainly Chelsea. Yeah, to do mainly Chelsea, I thought it was better. Like I'll generally I'll say it live on the stream. Yeah, go on.
Yeah. I would have said Martinez, but then I looked at like his wages. It's
Oh,
270K a week.
Lautaro Martinez. Oh, I would have loved to have
Great.
him.
That was what I was looking at. But his wages is 270K a week, so
Yeah, but you
yeah,
can't get the
Oh,
good.
yeah,
it's
yeah,
you
safe to
can't.
say it's not going to happen.
You can't get the good players if you don't pay the wages.
Exactly.
No. Like that's the one I would take, but the club isn't going to pay the wages. That's my point.
How are we going to get back to the top if we never want to pay the best wages?
But like, but you asked me like who I would take, so those two are the ones I take. But if we're going with the ones that the club is actually going for, Ekatike is really the only one.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but like literally before we round this one out, Daniel Knight did say it earlier on stream, but yeah, like it is the thing that you saw it on a direct meeting tomorrow between AC Milan and Chelsea for Mike Maignan. Do you guys think this deal will happen now, as there is a direct meeting tomorrow now?
Should happen. He wants to leave.
I think so, yeah.
We if we're not messing about and trying to only pay £8 mil,
Do you know?
then
Let me
it
just
should
read this.
get
Yeah.
done.
Let me just read this. Right. Fair play to Delap. By the way, this is what he said. I wanted to come to Chelsea to win trophies. This is a Fabrizio Romano tweet, by the way. When I spoke to the club, everyone wanted to get back to the very top, where they decided to keep adding trophies to take the club back to where it belongs. And that's the main objective.
I mean, they're gonna say that
now
though,
it's time
aren't
to
they?
deliver.
They're gonna say that
Yeah,
though.
of course. But that's
They're not going to say I'm here to not win trophies.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but you can say like, I'm here to do my job or something. Like,
Yeah,
I'm just
definitely.
reading out what
I mean,
he said.
respect to Delap. Respect to Delap. I hope he does well. I actually think he will do well, like because what's
Because
it
he's
called?
not a big-
Daniel Knight
he's
said it
not a big
earlier.
name.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. What you've literally just read out, I've just seen it. Yeah. I'm gonna share it now quickly. Yeah, there we go. There, add stage. There it is, in all its glory.
Liam
Yeah.
Delap, Liam Delap.
Yeah, Liam
Liam
says,
Delap.
I wanted to come
Liam
to win
Delap.
trophies when I was
Liam.
supposed to go. Yeah, there he is, wearing the Chelsea training kit with the Chelsea
That
shirt.
pink, the pink
I'm
doesn't
just
look
asking
great
this
in him.
question. I'm just asking you this question, right?
What, the
It's
pink?
completely.
Yeah, I'm not sure about it. Doesn't look
Yeah.
great for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, what were you going to say,
Although
Suan?
his previous club played that as their used as their away kit.
True.
Oh, yeah. They literally played against
Switch.
us with a pink away kit.
I will say, right, let me also Russell Martin just signed for Rangers as manager.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
Apparently. While we were live, that happened, by the way.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we
saw that
live,
earlier. Yeah, I mean,
no, I do want to know, what do you think of that then?
Yeah,
Like,
what's
what
it
do you
called?
think of his move to
Daniel.
Rangers?
I mean, it's a better move for him than Southampton, I'd say.
Like, imagine Russell Martin managing the Champions League. Like that could genuinely happen, by the way.
Oh, wait. Are Rangers in the Champions League?
Or they're in the qualifiers. Them and Celtic are both in the qualifiers.
Oh my word! He might have just got the best deal of his life.
Yeah, but you
He's
know,
gone for.
what I was thinking as well is that every time you have a manager in the Prem with like a terrible team, you saw it with Company. If they play like a good style of football, passing out the back, risk taking, they're always going to get a good job, even if they do terrible. Like Ross Martin did terrible at Southampton, got a good job. Company did terrible at Burnley, got a good job because they're implementing the right styles of football. Whereas if you have someone like a Sean Dyche, they're making sure that they're staying in the Premier League, trying to not get relegated. So they're not going to play the prettiest of football. So when they get sacked, they're not going to find the best jobs. That's what all the young
so what
coaches
you're telling
do.
me, right, is that these managers put their careers over the club.
Yeah, because they want to get a
Basically.
good job. Southampton aren't good enough to play out from the back. Yet he was doing
But
it.
what I'm saying is like they're putting their careers over the club.
Yeah, you could view it that way.
I mean, yeah, what's it called? I mean, like, I don't know if you guys have watched like Xabi Alonso's like Bayer Leverkusen or anything, but I mean, he's obviously gone to Real Madrid now.
Yeah.
Do you guys think he'll do well there?
I don't know.
I mean, given what Real Madrid standards are, here's the thing, right? Because at Real Madrid, yeah, it's like you lose 4 games in a row, you're sacked. So
Yeah.
Is he going
he
to
has
play
to
a
hit the
5 at
ground
the
running,
back?
and I don't, and I'm.
I actually don't know what Xabi Alonso's system is. Unfortunately, I haven't watched any games with him as being manager unless it's been in like the Champions League or something.
But here's the thing, right? He said in his press conference, the first press conference, that he's not that he doesn't plan to keep his system. Like he's just gonna play, what he thinks suits the Real Madrid players. So I don't know.
There we go.
Also, I think Ten Hag is the manager of Bayer Leverkusen, right? He got the Bayer Leverkusen.
Yeah, he replaced him. Yeah. What's it called? Yeah. I mean, with the Delap, Agent Cole Palmer and Romeo Lavia, Agent Joe Shields as well.
And Tosin.
Yeah, I mean that's another reason why we're actually linked with Gittins as well. And have you guys seen that we're linked?
And James Trafford. I
was literally about to say James Trafford as well.
And Morgan Rogers.
If we get Morgan Rogers, the cold celebration, it's going to be everywhere.
Oh yeah, imagine if we get Rogers.
Bro, and here's the thing, I would take Morgan Rogers like any day of the week, basically, like legit.
No, but the thing is, yeah, like with the options we have, like let's say we get Gittins, let's say we get you know what? Let's say we don't get Kudus, okay? We have Gittins. Actually, no. Let's say we get Kudus, because we'll have them two as like left wing options. It's basically either we sign Gyökeres or we sign Kudus, because we can't technically sign both.
Yeah,
because of the money.
Also Maresca was at City as well as a youth manager, and then also as the assistant manager.
Are Mandem FC just trying to get the Man City academy? What is it? Like, what is this? Like, Mudryk is the first to get bagged. Who's next? Oh my
Wesley
days.
Fofana, maybe.
Oh yeah.
Should I see how many trophies Man City's youth team have?
No,
Yeah,
they were
go
good
on.
youth, but then they're never as good as Chelsea.
No,
youth.
literally, they were all in the same team. They were all in the same. They were all.
Liam Delap.
So I don't really like.
The good thing is, like, the good thing is getting like Liam Delap, Jamie Gittins. They all know, and even Morgan Rogers as well. They all know each other, so the chemistry is going to be mad.
Yeah, chemistry is going to be great.
Like, and even like Maresca is the manager as well.
Willie Caballero,
Yeah.
Tosin.
Yeah, I told you. Yeah.
We're just recreating Man City at this point.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we are actually.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I just remembered. Yeah, Caballero was of course.
He was a City goalkeeper.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me just.
Word.
He was of course he was on the touchline against Everton.
Oh yeah. People thought it was Enzo Maresca. Like they couldn't tell because of the bald heads.
Yeah,
But you were at the game, right?
couldn't really tell.
So you.
Yeah. I was at the Chelsea Everton game, so I could tell. But yeah. Yeah, literally, Daniel Knights just said it here. Spot on. Gittins came from the City Academy as well. Mate, they all know each other. They're all best mates. Like, Cole Palmer's Morgan Rogers' best mate as well. Imagine we get him.
So here's interesting. The season that they were together, about that Maresca was the manager of that team, they won the league. And they also won the league the following season as well. Like they also beat Tottenham 6-1, I'm pretty sure, in that season.
Yeah, I think they
Delap scored twice, I'm pretty sure. Cole Palmer.
And do you know what?
Liam Delap.
Palmer, I think, scored a hat-trick. Lavia scored and Delap scored, I think, twice.
And Palmer got a goal and that's it.
Lavia scored as well. Oh my word! We're just recreating the Man City Academy at this point.
Yeah, and you know what would be so funny, right? Is if this team beats Man City's first team.
Oh my! Pep's gonna be like, "What have I done? What have I done, letting all these kids go?" Oh my days. Anyway, I think I'm gonna
Like,
round it up.
if this team
Yeah,
beat,
go on.
right, if this team beats Man City's first team, right, everyone will be say that this was you know this was like backwards from when De Bruyne scored as well against like at the bridge, basically.
Imagine
Yeah.
Imagine if it was so Trafford passes it to Tosin,
Hello?
passes it to Lavia passes it to Palmer passes it to Rogers whips it in and Delap scores.
Oh my days. Pep would be like, "What have I created?"
Exactly.
Like genuinely, yeah.
Right.
Like, it's gonna be mad.
Cheers,
Anyway,
Joseph.
yeah. I'm gonna round it out there. Thank you very much for you guys for joining me. Obviously,
also I forgot to mention Sterling as well. Sterling was at City as well. Remember?
My God. Oh, Sterling! How can I forget about him? Anyway, yeah. Well,
Guys,
we're gonna
we need to finish off with a.
What we're gonna finish it off with? I don't know what we're finishing it off with. I think he's gonna finish it off with Liam Delap.
I'm waiting.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the thing.
There we go. I don't know.
Yeah.
I logged out for a second. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Don't know why.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Where we were gonna say 3, 2, 1. I'm just standing at the bar with Trevor Chalobah.
Oh
3, 2,
yeah.
1. I'm just standing at the bar
with Trevor Chalobah.
I'm just standing at the bar
with
Trevor
Chalobah.
I'm just standing at the bar with Trevor Chalobah. I'm just standing at the loo with Adrian Matu.
Oh yeah, I
just
forgot about
standing at the bar. Trevor Chalobah.
Oh my word. Anyway, we're gonna round it out there. Thank you very much for you guys for joining me on this live. Obviously to Giannis, to Jacob as well. It's been a pleasure.
Jacob as well.
Yeah, hopefully this is the first of many transfer news live streams that I do. I might do some separate videos as well of this. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. Make sure you smash the like, subscribe, turn on notifications to miss any great upcoming content. Make sure you follow the socials as well. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for hopefully a double stream. Double streams tomorrow for transfers because there's going to be more news.
Oh, nice.
So I'll see you guys
See ya.
tomorrow.